My child, this message is not for everyone. It will go over the heads of many. Some will scroll past it, some will dismiss it as nonsense, but not you, because your spirit recognized me before your mind could catch up. There's something stirring in you right now, a knowing, a holy unrest, a sacred pull you can't explain. That's me. I placed my fingerprint on your life before you ever took your first breath. You don't belong to the crowd. You've never really fit in. And that's not a flaw. It's evidence that you were chosen. You were not made for the noise. You were made for my voice. And my voice is calling you now. I'm not offering shallow promises. I'm not giving you cliches wrapped in religion. I'm giving you a key, a revelation, a divine truth wrapped in fire. Because this moment, this very moment, was appointed for your awakening. You've walked through pain others didn't see. You've carried burdens with a smile. You've cried tears no one ever comforted. And yet, here you are, still standing, still seeking, still hoping. That is no accident. That is evidence. Evidence that I sustained you for something greater. This isn't just another word. This is a divine interruption. I'm stepping into your timeline to remind you who you are. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are mine. And I've been walking beside you in every silent moment. When you couldn't hear me, I was still speaking. When you couldn't feel me, I was still holding you. The reason you're here, reading this, listening now, is because I ordained this meeting. I didn't call everyone to hear this, but I called you because I'm about to do something in your life that can't be explained by logic. The doors I will open, no man will be able to shut. The deliverance I bring, no demon will be able to reverse. The healing I release will reach places no doctor could ever touch. But before I do that, I need you to come out from the noise, come out from the compromise, come out from the fear. Because what I'm about to release into your life requires space, requires stillness, requires separation. You've been crying out, God, why the isolation? Why the delay? Why the pruning? It was never rejection. It was redirection. I wasn't punishing you. I was protecting you from people who couldn't carry your calling, from places too small for your destiny, from paths that looked good but would have broken you. This next season will not look like the last, and it won't come dressed in comfort. It will come in fire, but that fire will not burn you. It will refine you. I'm calling you to rise now, not later, now. There's a weight I've placed on your spirit, a stirring that won't leave you alone. That's because your time has come. No more delay, no more hiding, no more living beneath your inheritance. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine design. And yes, this is not for everyone, but it is for you. Because when I crafted you, I wrote things into your DNA that only heaven understands. The enemy has tried to shut you down, tried to confuse you, tried to make you question your worth, but I'm silencing every lie with this truth. You are anointed. You are appointed. You are my beloved. You don't have to chase approval. You don't have to beg for love. You have my heart. You have my spirit. You have access to my throne. Even now, angels are moving. Even now, the atmosphere around you is shifting. Because once a word is released from my mouth, it cannot return void. And I've spoken this word over you. Victory, breakthrough, restoration, revival. You will see it. You will walk in it. You will testify of it. But don't look to the crowd for confirmation. Look to me. You don't need validation from the masses when you've been chosen by the Master. This is not for everyone, but it is for you, because you believed when others laughed. You stayed when others left. You endured what others would have escaped. And now comes the release. Stay with me. Stay positioned. Stay sensitive to my voice, because I'm about to reveal why the enemy fought you so hard. The weight of your calling will soon make sense. You are not just surviving, you are being positioned to reign. And no, not everyone will understand it, but you don't need them to. You only need me, and I am with you, now and forever. I saw you when you felt invisible, when you sat in silence, wondering if anyone knew what you were carrying. I knew. I watched as you gave when it hurt. I watched as you prayed while your heart was breaking. I watched you forgive what others said was unforgivable. That kind of obedience is rare. That kind of heart is holy. It's why I chose you. It's why this message is reaching you now. You thought maybe I skipped over you, that I blessed others while you waited. But hear me, I was not skipping you. I was preparing you. Because what I'm placing in your hands requires hands that have been emptied, hands that have been stretched in faith, hands that have learned to trust when there was no sign. That's you. This is not for everyone, but it is for the ones who have been tested by fire and did not let the fire change their worship. You didn't stop praising. You didn't stop hoping. You didn't stop standing. And now, I'm releasing what eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. You're entering a season of sudden release, not because you're lucky, but because you're faithful. Because when others ran after quick fixes, you stayed rooted in me. I don't forget that. Heaven doesn't ignore that. I'm moving in the areas you thought were permanently stuck. I'm shaking systems. I'm rewriting timelines. I'm accelerating what was delayed. You've been marked for divine acceleration. I want you to stop thinking small. I want you to stop asking for just enough to get by. I want you to stop praying as if you're a stranger to my throne. You are not a beggar. You are my child. You are my royal priesthood. You are my voice in the earth. So speak like it, pray like it, live like it. What I'm about to do through you will not just change your life, it will change the lives connected to you, because the breakthrough I give you will become the blueprint for others. I allowed you to walk through darkness so you could carry light. I allowed you to be crushed so you could carry oil. I allowed you to feel forgotten so you could be trusted with the forgotten. And now, that oil is about to pour. That light is about to shine. That power is about to rise. You've been prepared in silence for a moment that will not be hidden. I will make your life a sign, a wonder, a testimony. But remember this, not everyone will understand what I do for you, because this is not for everyone. It was never meant to be. Some will question, some will mock, some will say you don't deserve it. Let them talk. Their opinions do not cancel my promises. Their disbelief cannot stop your destiny. Their rejection is not your reflection. You belong to me. And I honor those who honor me in secret. Now I will reward you in the open. But stay low, stay humble, stay hungry. Because pride will steal what persistence built, and ego will corrupt what I am trying to multiply. I chose you for impact, not applause. For transformation, not attention. If you stay yielded, I will give you more than you've asked for. You will lay hands and see healing. You will speak and atmospheres will shift. You will pray and things will break in the spirit, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. This is not performance. This is presence. and you are a carrier of my glory. So make room, clean the inner temple, clear the distractions, because I want to dwell fully. I want to walk with you in power. I want to use you in ways that confound the wise. But you must remain holy, set apart. Don't chase platforms. Don't mimic the noise. Don't compromise your mantle to fit in. I didn't call you to blend in. I called you to stand out, to disrupt cycles, to shift generations, to speak what others are afraid to say. This fire in your bones, it's from me. Don't smother it. Don't silence it. Don't dilute it to be accepted. It's the very thing I placed in you to awaken others. You're not crazy. You're not too intense. You're not too much. You're anointed. And yes, this is not for everyone, but it is for you. Because while others played with purpose, you pursued it. While others used my name for show, you whispered it in surrender. While others chased fame, you chased me. So now, I'm about to do what only I can do. You're about to walk into things that others thought were impossible. Because what is impossible with man is never impossible with me. This is your confirmation. This is your time. Walk in it. You've been feeling it, that trembling under the surface, the sense that something is coming, but you don't know what it is. That's not anxiety. That's not confusion. That's the sound of heaven preparing your miracle. The earth is groaning. The heavens are moving, and your spirit is picking up what your mind hasn't understood yet. Because I'm about to reveal what I've been working on behind the veil. I didn't forget you. I didn't abandon the promise. I've been building it in silence to protect it from sabotage. You see, not every battle you faced was random. Hell knew something was coming. That's why the pressure increased. That's why your name came under attack. That's why your mind was assaulted at night. Because what I'm about to release is going to shift the territory around you. You were born for this. That deep sense that you were made for more, it wasn't arrogance. It was me calling you up higher. I placed eternity inside of you. You've felt it since childhood. The hunger, the ache for something that this world could never satisfy. It's because you were never meant to be satisfied by this world. You were meant to change it. And now, that assignment is awakening in you like never before. You won't fit in because you were born to stand apart. You won't be able to stay silent because my word will burn in your bones. Don't run from it. Don't resist it. Surrender to it. I am raising a remnant in this hour, and you are part of it. Not many will say yes. Not many will walk the narrow road. Not many will lay down their lives for the higher call, but you have. And even in your weakness, even in your weariness, you kept choosing me. That's what I honor. Not perfection, but obedience. Now, listen closely. The miracle I'm preparing for you is not just to bless you, it's to announce you. I am putting my seal on your name. I am elevating you not for ego, but for assignment. This will not be a small move. It will be undeniable. It will be supernatural. It will be unexplainable except by me. And it will not be for everyone, but it will be for you. You've been through the rejection. You've been through the hidden seasons. You've walked through rooms where you weren't seen, where your value was overlooked. But I saw, and I kept a record. I watched you bless those who cursed you. I watched you love people who used you. I watched you remain faithful when everything told you to quit. You've passed tests, others failed, and now comes the promotion. But hear me, this is not just physical, this is spiritual. I'm promoting you in the spirit first, giving you new authority, new discernment, new clarity. Your voice will carry more weight. Your words will pierce through lies. Your prayers will birth power, because you didn't just ask me to bless you. You asked me to use you, and that is a prayer I never ignore. I'm about to breathe on the gifts I placed in you, the ones you buried out of fear, the ones you held back because of people's opinions, the ones the enemy tried to silence with shame. But shame has no more power here. Condemnation has no room here. Regret cannot stop the resurrection. I am reviving what was dormant. I am resurrecting what was dying. I am renewing what you thought was lost. This season will be marked by restoration, not just getting back what was stolen, but receiving what was always yours in heaven's plan. You'll begin to see divine connections, unexpected favor, open doors that no one can take credit for. And when people ask, "How did this happen for you?" you'll point them to me, because you'll know you didn't manipulate it. You didn't hustle for it. You surrendered for it. And surrender always unlocks supernatural access. I want you to let go of the timeline you created. Tear up the schedule you thought I was working by. I am not late, I'm perfect. And when I move, I make up for lost time. What should have taken 10 years will take 10 days. What you thought was over is just beginning, but only if you trust me. This isn't for the ones who want control. This isn't for the ones who want comfort. This is for the ones who say, "God, have your way, even if it breaks me first." That's you. You are the yielded. You are the broken and ready. You are the set apart. That's why this is not for everyone, but it is for you. Now brace yourself, because what comes next will require bold faith, but you won't face it alone. I go before you. I walk with you, and I surround you. The miracle is already moving. The angels are already dispatched. The way has already been made. All that's left is your yes, and I know you've already given it. So watch what I do next. I am not speaking to everyone today. I'm speaking to the one who's been waiting in the shadows, the one who's been hidden, not forgotten. There is a difference. I hide what I intend to preserve. I conceal what I am shaping for divine release. If I had exposed you too soon, you would have been misunderstood, mishandled, or misused. But I kept you covered. I protected the process. And now, the covering is lifting, not to expose you to danger, but to reveal what I've been cultivating. This is not a season of survival anymore. This is the beginning of your unveiling. You've been feeling that pull inside, the sense that something is shifting. You can't explain it to anyone, and that's because it's not for them to understand. This is between you and me. Others won't get it. They didn't see the nights you cried and worshipped anyway. They didn't see how many times you broke and let me put you back together. But I saw. And now I will make your name echo in places you've never been. Not for fame, but for purpose. Not to make you known, but to make me known through you. That's why the crushing was necessary. That's why the delay was divine. That's why I didn't let your plans succeed. Because I had something greater. I've been waiting for this moment. Waiting for your spirit to align. Waiting for your heart to surrender fully. And now that you've yielded, nothing can stop what's coming. This release is not ordinary. It will not follow earthly logic. It will not look like what you expected, because I'm not rewarding effort. I'm responding to surrender. That's what separates you. That's why this is not for everyone. You gave me your yes, even when you didn't see the outcome. And now, I will trust you with more. More authority, more vision, more responsibility, more power, but also more clarity, more peace, more healing. I'm not just blessing you externally, I'm healing you internally. The parts of you that still felt fractured, I'm sealing them with my love. You will not carry trauma into this next chapter. You will not carry bitterness into your blessing. You will not bring yesterday's chains into tomorrow's freedom. I'm closing the wounds that words created. I'm breaking the lies that tried to define you. I'm removing every label that wasn't spoken by me. You are not broken. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, anointed, positioned, prepared, and you will see with your own eyes what I promised in the secret place. Because this is the season where private devotion meets public manifestation. But stay focused. Don't let distractions steal your direction. Not everyone can go with you. Not everyone will understand this calling. And that's okay. This path was never meant to be crowded. I handpick my messengers. I call them out from the noise. I set them apart in the wilderness. You didn't get lost. You were being trained, and now you are ready. Ready to speak when I say speak. Ready to move when I say move. Ready to rise without needing applause. Because you've learned how to worship without a stage. You've learned how to trust without proof. You've learned how to walk when others sat in fear. That kind of trust, it moves heaven. And heaven is moving for you now. I'm aligning the people you need. I'm removing the ones who drained you. I'm ordering your steps so you no longer feel like you're guessing in the dark. I'm giving you discernment that will protect your purpose. You'll see clearly. You'll hear me quickly. You'll move boldly. And when you do, mountains will move, chains will break, doors will fly open. Because this is not just your miracle, this is my movement. You are a vessel. You are an instrument. You are a living prophecy. And your life will prove that I do not lie. Every word I spoke over you is being fulfilled. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. This is not hype. This is holy. Not manufactured, manifested. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to perform for it. Just remain in me. I will lead you in perfect peace. I will guard you in perfect timing. I will elevate you in perfect ways. Because I do not need crowds to confirm my will. I do not need validation to perform my word. When I say it, it stands, and I'm saying this again, so your spirit will know it is true. This is not for everyone, but it is for you. The miracle is yours. The mantle is yours. The moment is now. Get ready. You've come so far, and still, you wonder if I see you clearly, if I truly know what you've carried, what you've lost, what you've endured, and what you've been quietly praying for in the dark. Let me answer you now. Yes, I have seen everything. Every silent tear you wept, I caught it. Every disappointment you buried deep, I recorded it. And now, child, I will redeem it. Nothing you suffered will be wasted. I specialize in turning ashes into beauty. I delight in restoring what man says is beyond repair. I don't discard the broken. I dwell with them. You felt overlooked by the world, but I never took my eyes off you. Even when your hands were trembling, your heart was still open. Even when your faith felt small, you still believed. You still whispered my name. And that whisper carried power in the courts of heaven. That's what others don't understand. They see the surface, but I see the seed, the hidden decisions, the secret sacrifices, the quiet obedience. That's where the miracle begins. I'm not sending a blessing to impress you. I'm sending it to confirm what I already placed within you. You don't need to perform. You don't need to strive. Just be still and watch what I've prepared. Some of what I'm releasing won't make sense at first. You may even question, is this really for me? Because it's going to feel too big, too sudden, too miraculous, but I want you to receive it anyway. Don't let your history talk you out of your harvest. Don't let your past define your portion. Don't let your wounds speak louder than my word. You are not disqualified. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are in covenant with me, and I do not break covenant. That's why this moment matters. That's why I stirred your spirit to hear this now. Because I'm about to open something that no man can shut. And yes, this isn't for everyone. This kind of release is only for those who stayed faithful in the wilderness. The ones who didn't sell their soul for popularity. The ones who didn't compromise for comfort. The ones who said, God, even if you slay me, I will still trust you. That's who I'm raising. And you are one of them. You've been quiet, but now I will make your voice thunder in the spirit. You've been faithful in hidden places. Now I will establish you in high places. Not for fame, for function, not for vanity, for victory. Because this blessing is tied to purpose. And purpose is why you survived. Many tried to take you out, but they couldn't. Demons surrounded you, but they failed. Why? Because I said, not this one is mine. You carry my mark, my protection, my authority. And now I release you into the fullness of your next season. No more delay, no more confusion, no more shame. I break every cycle that kept you bound. I sever every soul tie that held you back. I remove every spiritual ceiling that capped your growth. From this moment, you will rise. You will think clearer. You will move quicker. You will discern deeper. Because I am sharpening you for impact. You are not called to blend in. You are called to break through. So prepare yourself. Prepare your heart. Prepare your house. Because the door I'm opening is larger than you imagined. And when it opens, you will not have time to second guess. You will not have room to hesitate. You must walk through boldly. Trust me completely and leave the past behind. I know you've been wounded. I know you've been betrayed. But I am healing that even now, because what's coming will require a healed heart, a steady mind, and a clear spirit. And I will give you all three. This is your confirmation, not by accident, not by coincidence. You're not hearing this because you're curious. You're hearing this because you're called. Yes, you, the one who almost gave up, the one who said, God, if you don't speak soon, I'm done. The one who's been pressing through the fog, waiting for a sign. This is the sign. I'm talking to you. You will not be the same after this. You will not walk the same, think the same, pray the same. Because what I'm doing in you is supernatural. This is a divine reversal, a divine recovery, a divine release. Others may look and say, they don't deserve that. But they don't know the cost. They don't know the crushing. They don't know the covenant. I do. And that's why I'm giving it to you, because I can trust you with it. So, lift your head, open your heart, and receive what's yours. Because this is not for everyone, but it is for you. I have not changed my mind about you. Even when you changed your mind about yourself, even when you questioned if you were good enough, strong enough, worthy enough, I never wavered in what I placed inside you. My calling over your life was not a mistake. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you were willing. Even in weakness, even through brokenness, you said yes. And I have been building something eternal through that yes. Now hear me. The battle wasn't proof that I abandoned you. It was proof that you carry something precious. The enemy doesn't fight what doesn't threaten him. He saw what I put inside you before you did. That's why the warfare increased. That's why your name came under attack. That's why your mind felt like a battleground. But even when you didn't feel like a warrior, you still stood. Even when you felt like giving up, you stayed in the fight. And now I am sending reinforcements. Angelic intervention is being dispatched even as you listen. You are not alone in this. I am surrounding you with fire, with favor, with clarity. I'm removing every spiritual fog that's tried to keep you confused and paralyzed. You will see with new eyes. You will hear me with fresh sensitivity, because what I'm unfolding now requires your attention, your alignment, your agreement, and you are ready. No, it's not for everyone, because not everyone was willing to wait like you waited, to trust like you trusted, to worship while wounded. But you did. That's why this next door is not just a blessing, it's an inheritance. You're stepping into what was reserved for you, set apart, sealed by my word. When others tried to take what was yours, I said no. When the enemy tried to delay you indefinitely, I said, enough. And now I say, come forth. Come forth into divine timing. Come forth into kingdom alignment. Come forth into supernatural overflow. I'm not blessing you by the standards of men. I'm blessing you according to heaven's measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. You will see favor in strange places, unexpected places, unlikely places, because I will not be limited to your understanding. I will not be boxed in by your past. I am doing a new thing, and it is already springing forth. You asked me, God, when will it be my turn? Child, your turn has come, and not just a turn, a transformation. What I'm about to do in your life will make the pain worth it, the wait worth it, the silence worth it. People will ask, how did this happen for them? And your only answer will be, God, because it won't be logic, it won't be luck, it will be me. And I will make sure they see that those who trust in me will never be put to shame. Yes, you've made mistakes, but grace covered them. Yes, you've felt behind, but I am redeeming the time. I am the God who restores years. I'm not just giving you back what you lost. I'm giving you better relationships, better health, better peace, better discernment, better positioning. Because now you know how to carry it. This time, you won't sabotage it. This time, you won't shrink to make others comfortable. This time, you won't doubt your worth, because I've trained you through the tears. I've strengthened you in the silence, and I've anointed you for this moment. Don't be afraid of the weight of the blessing. I'm giving you shoulders to carry it. I'm giving you wisdom to protect it. I'm giving you discernment to steward it. Yes, some people will walk away. Yes, some won't understand this version of you. Let them go. Their chapter in your story is finished. I'm bringing new people, divine connections, those who honor me, who honor you, and who are assigned to walk with you. You don't need to chase validation. You don't need to beg to be seen. I see you, and I'm the one opening the door. This isn't a door you'll have to pry open. You won't have to manipulate it, perform for it, or compete for it. What I give, no man can take away. And what I place in your hands will carry the mark of heaven. This is personal. This is strategic. This is for you. So hold your head high. Walk with confidence. Move in faith. Because this blessing was birthed in obedience, and obedience always unlocks overflow. This is not for everyone, but child, it is for you. Let me speak to your spirit now, because there are things your mind cannot understand, but your spirit knows me. Your spirit recognizes the sound of my voice, and right now, I am awakening what I placed inside you long ago. This is more than motivation. This is activation. The things you thought were dormant, the dreams you buried, the gifts you ignored, the callings you set aside. I am breathing on them again. They are not dead. They are simply waiting for this moment. Because when I move with purpose, and I do not revisit graves unless I intend to resurrect what was buried. So hear me. This is resurrection season. What you thought was over is about to rise. What they said was impossible is about to manifest. What you almost gave up on is about to knock on your door. But I need you awake now. I need your spirit alert, because the miracle coming will require your participation. You won't just receive it. You'll walk it out. You'll steward it. You'll speak life over it. Because the blessing is not random. It's connected to destiny. This is not a reward for survival. It's a release for your next assignment. You are being trusted with more, not because of who you are in the world's eyes, but because of who you are in mine. I didn't forget how you worshipped when everything was falling apart. I didn't forget how you still gave even when it cost you everything. That kind of heart, that kind of faith, I reward. So yes, I'm shifting things around you. You'll feel some things fall away. Old mindsets will break. Old habits will lose their grip. Even certain relationships will dissolve quietly. Don't resist the pruning. I only cut back what I intend to make fruitful. You asked me to take you higher. Now I'm removing the weight that can't go with you. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's divine. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to explain the transition. You just need to follow me, because what I'm leading you into requires your full attention. There's a new mantle coming upon you, a fresh anointing, a deeper authority, and a sharper discernment. This is not for everyone, but it is for you, because you've proven that I can trust you in silence. So now I will trust you with influence. But remember, with greater visibility comes greater warfare. So stay close to me. Don't let applause distract you. Don't let attention alter your posture. Keep your eyes on me, and I will take care of every battle. I will be your defender. I will silence every lie. I will expose every hidden enemy. I will clear the path before you. You don't need to strive. You just need to stay surrendered. This door I'm opening will bring more than you prayed for, but it will also require more of you. So prepare your heart. Let go of fear. Step into boldness. I am placing keys in your hand. Keys to open doors for others. Keys to speak freedom to captives. Keys to unlock territory that has been locked up for generations. And I will give you the wisdom to know which key to use and when to use it. Because this isn't just a blessing. It's a divine strategy. Your presence will shift atmospheres. Your words will carry weight. Your obedience will break chains. This is why the warfare was so intense. This is why you were attacked so early. This is why they tried to silence you. Because they knew, even if you didn't yet, that when you stepped fully into who I created you to be, nothing could stop the wave that would follow. But now the time has come, and nothing will stop what I've begun in you. No delay, no detour, no deception. I am covering you. I am fighting for you. I am favoring you, because I chose you before they knew your name, before you made your first mistake, before you even cried out for me. I chose you, and I don't choose lightly. So rest in that, stand on that, move forward in that, because this move, this breakthrough, this season, it is not for everyone, but it is for you. You've wondered if you missed it, if the door closed and you weren't ready, if the moment passed and you were too broken to walk through it. But I need you to hear this from me. You didn't miss what was meant for you. Delay is not denial. And when I declare a thing, it does not expire. I do not operate on your calendar. I move by purpose, by design, by eternity. And eternity has aligned with this moment. This is not a coincidence. It is a convergence. Everything that felt wasted, every tear, every trial, every night you thought would never end, I am weaving it into the miracle that is now unfolding. No, this isn't for everyone, because not everyone was willing to let me break them so I could build them. But you said yes, even when you didn't understand. And that yes has reached my throne. That yes has unlocked a season of restoration. So deep, so divine, it will feel like a dream. Yes, I said restoration. Not just healing, not just recovery, but full, undeniable, supernatural restoration. The kind that makes people ask, how did this happen so fast? How did everything turn around like that? And your only answer will be, God did it. Because this is my signature on your story, my fingerprints on every detail. You didn't need connections. You needed covenant. You didn't need a platform. You needed permission from heaven, and now you have it. I'm clearing the air around you. Confusion is breaking. Clarity is coming. And with it, peace. Peace that surpasses understanding. Peace that calms the storm inside. Peace that restores your strength to believe again. Because it's time to believe again. Not in your strength, but in mine. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust that I already have every resource you need. I've already commanded it to find you. Every person assigned to your journey, I'm bringing them at the right time, in the right spirit. Every opportunity, I'm placing it where only you can step into it. Because this isn't a race, this is a release. You're not chasing. You're stepping into what I already prepared. And child, I have prepared so much. You thought you were waiting on me, but I was preparing you. You weren't being overlooked. You were being refined. Because the oil on your life is costly, and I had to crush some things to release it. But now the oil is flowing, and everything you touch under my instruction will prosper. Not in the world's way, but in my way, my timing, my power, the kind of prosperity that's not just wealth, but wholeness, peace in your mind, health in your body, strength in your soul, joy in your spirit. This is what I'm giving you. This is what I preserved you for. Even when you didn't know why you were being protected, why that relationship ended, why that door shut, why you couldn't make that move, it was all me, not punishing, preserving, because there was something greater coming, and now it's here. You don't need to perform for this. You don't need to pretend to be strong. You just need to receive. I am giving you permission to receive. You've poured out. You've prayed over others. You've stood in the gap. Now I am pouring back into you, because you are a vessel, not a machine. And I never meant for you to run on empty. I am filling you again, refreshing you again, reviving your spirit again, so you can carry what's next, not in fear, but in freedom. The past has no power here. Shame has no voice here. Regret has no grip here. I'm doing something new, and I'm doing it in you. So breathe, receive, rest in me. Because this blessing, this shift, this moment, it is not for everyone, but it is undeniably, unquestionably, powerfully for you. There's something sacred happening now, not around you, within you. You feel it, even if you can't explain it. A pull, a stirring, a weight that doesn't burden but awakens. That is me, drawing you closer, deeper. Because what I'm doing in your life isn't surface level. It's foundational, permanent, generational. This is not about a temporary fix or a quick blessing. This is about legacy. This is about breaking what broke your bloodline. This is about building what no one before you had the strength to finish. You are not repeating cycles. You are reversing them. This is why the pressure felt so intense. This is why the resistance increased when you started to step out. Because every step you take forward is shaking something loose in the spirit. Strongholds are crumbling. Old patterns are losing power. Curses are being uprooted. Because you dared to say yes. Yes to obedience. Yes to surrender. Yes to walking with me, even when the path didn't make sense. And because of that, yes, I am making a public display of my favor on your life. Not to boast, but to testify, so that others will look at you and see me. They'll see what restoration looks like. They'll see what mercy feels like. They'll see what happens when someone refuses to quit and chooses to believe. You've been asking, why me? And my answer is simple. Because you kept standing when others ran, when others mocked, when others compromised. You stood, and now I will stand with you. I will exalt you in due season. I will place your feet on solid ground. I will silence the voices that tried to tear you down, because I am not a God who forgets. I have seen every sacrifice, heard every unspoken prayer, counted every tear. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why I chose you. They weren't there when I called you. They weren't there when you wept in secret, asking me for strength. They weren't there when the only thing holding you together was my hand on your life. So no, this isn't for everyone, but it is for you, and I'm not finished. What you've seen so far is only the beginning. There is more. More influence, more peace, more provision, more revelation. I am opening up access, giving you insight that no school could teach, wisdom that no human could unlock. Because you asked me to lead, now I'm giving you the eyes to see. You'll walk into rooms and know what's really going on. You'll hear what they don't say. You'll sense the undercurrent. Because I have given you spiritual sight, not to judge, but to heal, to guide, to carry my glory. I'm not raising you up to compete. I'm raising you up to cover others with grace, to stand in the gap, to be a carrier of light in places still shrouded in darkness. Yes, some people will be uncomfortable around your transformation. That's okay. The oil on your life will offend what's unhealed in others. But your assignment is not to shrink, it's to shine. And I will handle the rest. The jealousy, the opposition, the misunderstandings. Leave them to me. Your job is to keep your hands clean and your heart open, to keep walking, even when the path narrows, even when your circle changes, even when you feel the weight of carrying something holy. Because I didn't give you this mantle to burden you. I gave it to empower you. You are not alone in this. I am with you in every step, every stretch, every silent moment. This promise I've made, I will fulfill it. I don't speak lightly, and I don't lie. So stand firm, because the final stage of your breakthrough is approaching, and it will be undeniable. I will do it in such a way that no one, not even you, can take the credit. It will be clear, this was God. If this has stirred something in you, if you feel this word igniting your spirit, then I want you to take one small step today. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because this is the place where I will keep speaking, where I will continue revealing, and where I will confirm what I've spoken in the secret place. This is not for everyone, but if this is for you, then get ready, because I'm not just coming with answers. I'm coming with evidence. Now listen closely. What I'm about to release into your life will mark you forever. There will be no going back after this. The old you is gone, the doubting, tired, afraid version of you. I buried it in the wilderness. I am bringing forth a new you, one who walks with authority, one who carries peace in every step, one who doesn't flinch when storms rise, because they know the storm still answers to me. This final stretch requires your focus. It requires your obedience. But above all, it requires your faith. I have already sent the angelic assistance. The breakthrough has already been loosed. The answers are already on their way. But you must stay in alignment. I am not the God of what if. I am the God of I will. I will open the door. I will fight your battle. I will supply your need. I will finish what I started. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are anointed for this. Every enemy that rose up against you was a sign that the promise was too powerful to remain hidden. Every delay was a setup for acceleration. Every detour was divinely rerouted to bring you closer to purpose. And now, the time of revealing has come. The hidden things will be made visible. The unseen favor will be seen by all. Not to glorify you, but to glorify me through you, because you are my vessel, my witness, my chosen one. This is why you've been feeling the fire, because I've been refining you for the glory that's about to rest on your life. You're not going to walk out of this season barely surviving. You're going to rise with evidence, with testimony, with overflow. And when you do, let them know who did it. Let them hear what I spoke to you in secret. Let them see the proof of a life fully surrendered to God, because this was never for everyone, but it was always for you. And now, before we close, hear this. If this message stirred something deep in your spirit, if you know this was confirmation, if you know this was God speaking to you, then like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. This is where my voice will continue to meet you. This is the place where you will receive what others miss. Stay connected. Stay in faith. Because I'm not just speaking, I'm about to perform. Watch what I do next. It will be undeniable, and it will be yours. Amen.